This stuff looks nice, just up there. It's a lovely deep slot. Oh, there's a lovely brown under it. Got him. Hey everybody, today on a bit of an impromptu adventure. I thought I was going to be driving in to this beautiful little rainforest stream I like to fish, but the four-wheel drive track was closed. So instead, I've decided to walk in. I'm still so excited despite this walk in. What I'm not excited for is the walk back up and out of this. It's gonna be steep. How about the vegetation change from, you know, the big eucalypts to coming down here and suddenly you're amongst all these tree ferns. And then you come to the end of the track and you pop out on a beautiful stream like this. That's so cool. All right, well, I was gonna start down low, but bumped into another fly fisherman, a lovely guy, Tony, who actually has a YouTube channel as well, In the Bubble Line, check him out. And he's fishing up down there and he's caught a few. So we agreed I'd come up here. I'll start above this bend and try and catch a few nymph under dry. All right, that's me. Just a nice little nymph, 2.5mm bead under a caddis. And we're just gonna have a nice little tick up. Tick along the river and hopefully, yeah, hopefully we'll find a few fish. This feels a bit fast initially. It's worth a cast. That's a funky drift. Oh, what a trout eating that dry. Oh, that was spectacular. It was an awkward drift. I threw the little men to just fix it up a little. That's a nice fish to start with. And you can see the dry in his mouth there. I mean, he was always going to be there. That water's spectacular. What a fish. That's how you start. That's nice. Made a complete mess of my leader though. He's thrown like a knot in there already. So I'm gonna have to retie. All right, I've re-rigged there. I've actually just upped to a 2.8mm bead. Just to pick that first fish off, like first cast there. And he was willing to come up, and I thought, well, maybe if I fish slightly deeper on the next few drifts when I fish up here, you know, I might pick one up on the nymph that's down that little bit deeper. There's a nice little slot over there. There he was. He was right in that little channel up in there, and he ate the nymph. That's another really nice fish for this river. You probably would have seen my rod go out of shots because I was trying to avoid this tree on the cast. That's a lovely trout again. Easy, mate. Ooh. Oh, what a lovely little fish. Beautiful wild brown. Just ate a little pheasant tail there. Ah, I love it. That's awesome. Alright, let's push up. Probably worth flicking in these little pockets just in case here. You never know. I do like flicking in every little bit when I start, just because when you come to a river on a day, you don't know what they're going to do on the day. So you got to almost fish a little bit of everything just to work out where they're positioned, what water type they want to be in. I've only got the option of one technique today, but fish a few different techniques. What do they want? What's going to be best? Going to change back to 2.5. This little bit feels a little shallow, but we'll there's a little bit of a channel there if I can get my, there it is. There's like a depression there, depression over there, that I'll just get a couple of drifts through. And then I can push on. It's a nice spot up over there. Shallow, these kind of little pockets here, so I'll just fish through them quite quickly. Not as high percentage as the deep stuff, so like I'm really just going to pick the best of this deep stuff, sorry, the best of this shallow stuff, just on the odd off chance there's one there. But where I get these nice kind of plunges in is really where I'm going to be expecting my fish. That's a nice, that fast seam there looks awesome. Let's get that line up off the water over the top of it. Come on, eat that. Got a bit of depth there. Should get eaten there. Got him there. Isn't that so surprising? Oh, he's around that rock. Come on, that's a really good fish again. Wasn't in this amazing obvious stuff. Flick up into that little nook up there and he eats it. Come here, mate. That's another nice brown. Oh, lovely little fish. Not even a little fish. Fantastic fish, really. Pink tag. Thank you, sir. Just goes to show you, got to put that fly everywhere. Like, that is the secondary spot compared to this. Like, this is the best of it. I mean, this looks good here too. You can see a little nice bit of tail out, nice little bit of inside seam here. Kind of zipping a bit quick there at the tail out. See, with this water, when the currents are quite complicated, you know, with a good light fly line, a nice leader, there's a fish there. You can do exactly what I did then, which is cast, check your rod, and fish. Hang on, I'll get this fish off. Oh, good, he's popped off. I'll show you that again. But what I was saying is, you can make the cast, have your fly line out your rod, and with the nice leader and that light fly line, you can fish with all your line up off the water here. And that means your drifts aren't going to get interfered with from this current there. And it allows you to catch fish like that one I just caught there. All right, let's move up. See, this stuff looks okay, but from what we're seeing from the first 4 fish here, and we've been going, what, I think 17 minutes on the camera, they don't seem to be in that like they are in this broken, slightly deeper stuff. So it's always worth making the cast in there. Like there's a nice depression at the top in that nook. Give the fish a chance to be there, and if not, move into that depth. Kind of an awkward drift, this one. This stuff looks nice, just up there. It's a lovely deep slot. Oh, there's a lovely brown under it. Got him. Oh, he just slid from the side across and ate that nymph beautifully. Man, this river is awesome. That is a lovely brown trout. Look at that. And you can see where we started. That big rock down on the corner was that first run. Just pop the fly out there. What a fish. There you go. Find that right water, you're pretty much going to find the fish. And he was quite forgiving then, because that wasn't one of my best drifts. Alright. Let's jump into this flat bit there. It might be a bit tough, but we'll see. This is the kind of water you'll Polaroid them in and be able to sight fish to them. I'm just going to make a few easy, relaxed casts through the deeper bits. Oh, fish just raced over to that. I'd put money on the fish that we're going to catch. Oh, that one just came off. Is going to be in the run coming in at the top there. Surprised he was there, that little last one. It's the problem with fishing long. Everything's just delayed. Actually, it's going to be a bad cast, but we just get that fly into that current there. Not a bad little nook. Okay, this is more where the fish have been, you know, in these grooves and these deeper channels here, with slightly bubbly broken water, and that one's just eating the dry as soon as that landed. That's exactly what we're talking about. That's fantastic. Come on, buddy, don't twist. Oh, that's tangled my nymph up so badly. Lovely little trout. That's awesome. Thank you, sir. A bit tangled, this guy. Slip him out and hope this is okay. Alright, let's see if there's another one up in here. It's a nice bit of water. He would have charged out from in that depression under that rock there and launched it that dry. Awkward spot to fish. He ate that as soon as it hit the water, because again, that wasn't a very good cast of mine. Nice little guy. They're definitely up in that bubblier stuff, even though it's what, like first, second week of September, so early in the season still. Another nice spot there. It's just good water after good water here. These pockets here are a little bit deeper than the stuff after the first run I fished, when I said, oh, these pockets are a bit skinny. This has, you know, thigh deep little nooks in it, and that's the difference. Again, nice little channel. Might be a bit slow. Might be a bit slow, a bit shallow. Again, these are just skinny. That side of that run is very shallow. You can see the difference. This stuff is like this deep, whereas that stuff where I was had like a lot of varying depth. I mean, there's a bit of depth behind this rock here. That is the only spot there that has some nice depth. Just if my nymph can get down, I can't really, not with the dry tethered to the top there. Not doing a very good job. That's water where you really need to fish a single nymph, because this just isn't quite doing it for me. Good spot, this one. A very average current though. Nice little side channel over here as well. That's a nice fish. Got him. Oh! That's a ripping brown. Wow. Isn't that amazing? You fish that, this, and then he comes out of that little side chute. Just shows you got to put a fly everywhere. Come on. Oh, he's rolled himself up. Come on, mate. Oh, didn't like that. Come on, you're okay. Another beautiful fish. Oh, nymphs in side of his mouth there. Are they just fit fish or what? That's crazy. There's our little pink tag. That is amazing, beautiful trout. As I fall over, he's gone straight back over there. All right, let's keep going. All right, I've just re-rigged because that last fish put a nick in my dropper here. And I don't think you're gonna see because of the glare, but where my rod's pointed, if you kind of look up at that line, there's a fish sitting in front of a rock there. He was in the rock, sitting in front of the rock behind it, but then another fish came in and bullied him and pushed him out, and then they both left. And another one slid back in. So he's up there. Let's see if he eats the dry. I kind of don't want to move because I'm up standing on a rock and I don't want to... Oh, that's a shocking cast. Oh no, he swam over, he's eaten the nymph. That did not deserve to catch a fish. Oh, I threw that and it just hooked so badly. Sorry, you didn't deserve that. Ah, I feel a bit bad. Thanks, mate. All right, so I've come to this amazing little spot here. It's got a nice lay down log on the right, which creates a break of the current at the top, and it's just a gradual sloping shelf on the right. And Tony, who I bumped into earlier down on the river here, I think this is the spot he told me, which is awesome. He's like, there's always a good fish or two here. So I thought I'll give you a different perspective just to maybe help show you what I'm doing with my hands. It's hard when it's just me on the river and the camera to give you a good perspective. So I'll try and catch a fish like this for you, and it may be helpful. All right. That was not my best cast. But it's in a good spot because it's safe. If I go too close to the log too early, there he is. Too close to the log too early, that's a really good fish. I risk my drift, like there just being a little branch or something that I can hook on. Oh, that's a fantastic fish, actually. So that's why, even though that cast probably didn't look that pretty, it was the first cast, so it was the most conservative cast I'm gonna make. Oh, what a stunning brown. I probably said that too many times. Come here. Come on, mate. How nice is that? That is a lovely fish. Yeah. So there you go. It's just a lot of little smart decisions. I don't know. Hopefully, yeah, that was useful. At least seeing it from this angle. I'll pop this guy back, and we'll see if we can get another one to eat. You see, I'm not casting that long. There's no need. So that cast, happy to throw that one a little closer to the log there. I'm expecting the next one, if there's another one, to be a little bit further up, just because fighting that one, it can reposition all the other fish and put them off a little bit. So now I'm just casting too far unnecessarily, because I could walk up there and there'll be another fish, you know, beyond this stuff. So I'll bring that back in, unless there's, you know, another one along this log here, tight to that log. I'd rather go up and fish that closer. All right, let's go move a bit closer. All right, here is that beautiful log. So we picked our fish up here. Let's make a few more drifts. I would think there would be another one up here somewhere. I just didn't want to unnecessarily fish from too far back, because the risk is he eats it, like he doesn't eat it well maybe, and then you miss him when you could have just walked up quite close. I'll just throw a token one up into that side. There's a nice little depression up there, just before I walk up there. Oh, did you see that one spook over there? Yeah. It's incredible. Okay, watch this. So there is a brown, I can see. He's just where that little rock tips up out of the water. He's about, it goes diagonally down. There's a big white bubble coming down the side now. He's about 2 foot to the left of that. Oh, not massive. Let's see if he eats. You pretty much want to be, there's one white bubble coming down now over him. Let's see if we can get this one to eat. Oh, different fish ate it. No way. That's him there. Oh. God, I set that cast up for that fish and another fish ate it and I just wasn't expecting it. No. No, no, no. Oh. Talk about unlucky. That's beautiful water coming in. That's that inside bendy seam, that soft spot where they would all be stacked if you had a nymphing rod. One should still come up and eat that though, just because of, he's got time to find it. There he is. That's a nice one. There's a really nice one. The average fish size has been sensational today. Come on, mate. Don't do that on the rock. Don't, go this way. There we go. Lovely yeah. Wow, it was nearly a very lovely trout. Come on. Come on, buddy. There we go. That's a beautiful fish. Had to be one there just because that's, you know, the soft water where they get out of the current. They don't need to work too hard. That, he's eating that really well. Lovely fish. Pop him back. We'll see if there's one more there. If not, we probably might wrap that up because we fished up this whole long straight here. You've got a good feel for, you know, what the Otways can offer, what some of these southwestern rivers offer, because they don't get a lot of press and they're really good. Have a few more drifts through this zone here. Then we might wrap it up and then I can go do some exploring upstream around the bend myself. Well, we'll wrap it up there. Fished a lovely 500 meter or so section there. It took us about 2 hours, an hour and a half to get through that stuff. But as you saw, when you found the right water type, the fish ate like first time, every time in the really good spots. So if you found those gutters, it didn't take too many drifts to actually get them to eat. So good lesson there in some of these streams where the fish are a bit more opportunistic. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little adventure. I'm gonna fish up a little bit more myself. And then I've got that grueling walk back up the hill. But yeah, as always, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I really appreciate it. It helps my channel grow and helps other people find my content. Like the video as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I put up some more content.